Om Namah Shivaya. Episode 22, Chapter 5, verses 27 to 29. Introduction to Meditation. As Karma Sannyasa yogis, we must do two spiritual practices. One is external sadhana and number two is internal sadhana. External sadhana is living in harmony with the external world by doing our righteous duties as an offering to Ishvara and have the ability to take whatever the result is as Ishvara's prasadam for the purification of our mind, antakarana suddhi. And internal sadhana is meditation to steady our mind, antakarana naishchalya. Only with a purified and a steady mind we will be able to contemplate upon the knowledge of Brahman and convert it to wisdom to gain moksha. The definition of meditation and contemplation, there is a slight difference. In meditation, we see that one Atma in various aspects of this creation. Whereas in contemplation, we see that Atma as our true self. We are Satchit Ananda Atma. We are Ishvara. We are Brahman. The glories of Ishvara are our glories. In verses 27 and 28, Shri Krishna gives some tips how to prepare ourselves for meditation. First, we must sit with our eyes closed to remove all external distraction. And second, we must practice breath control, keeping our inhalation and exhalation equal and rhythmic. Then this will relax our body and quietens our mind, thereby gaining mastery over our intellect, mind, 5 senses of perception and 5 powers of action, to be free from desire, fear and anger. Then only we will be able to listen, analyze and contemplate upon the knowledge of Brahman, to convert it into wisdom, to realize that we have always been liberated. In verse 29, Shri Krishna as Ishvara concludes this chapter by telling us that by meditating and contemplating upon the knowledge of Brahman, we become Brahman, we become Ishvara, we are Satchit Ananda Atma. Generally, by knowing something, we appreciate the thing. But here, by contemplating upon Ishvara, we become Ishvara. We gain absolute bliss. Jnatva mam shantim richati. In this verse, Shri Krishna gives 3 glories of Ishvara, knowing which we become these glories. Number 1, Ishvara is the sustainer of all rituals and disciplines. Bhoktaram Jnana Tapasam. Jnana Tapasam means all rituals and disciplines enjoined in the Vedas, which we must do with a prayerful attitude. Bhoktaram means Ishvara is the sustainer, and the Atma within is Ishvara, the sustainer. And because of the Atma within, we are able to do and enjoy all our rituals and disciplines. However, Ishvara is not the doer nor the enjoyer. So if we the jivas can do our righteous duties without a sense of doership, it purifies our mind and become sarva karma sannyasa yogis. And when we contemplate upon the knowledge of Brahman, and when it is converted to wisdom, we become Ishvara. We become the sustainer of all rituals and disciplines. Number 2, Ishvara is the Lord of all worlds. Sarvaloka Maheshwara. Maheshwara means one who has no one superior or equal to him. And when we as karma sannyasa yogis contemplate upon the knowledge of Brahman, we understand that Ishvara, by having Maya Shakti under his control, is creating, sustaining and dissolving the universe. This world is mithya. It has no existence without Atma. Thereby, when we contemplate upon Ishvara, the Atma within, and when it is converted to wisdom, we become Ishvara. We become the Lord of all worlds. Sarvaloka Maheshwara. And number 3, Ishvara is a friend to all. Sruhritam Sarva Bhutana. A Sruhrit is one who gives a helping hand to all, whether he knows them or not, without any expectation in return. And we as karma sannyasa yogis, when we contemplate upon the knowledge of Brahman, we know that the law of dharma and the law of karma are our friends, our Sruhrit. Ishvara is the karma phala data. He gives the fruits according to our thought, word and action, without being biased, equally to all according to our inner purity. Therefore, when we can do our duties as a sarva karma sannyasa yogis and meditate upon Ishvara and become Ishvara, then we become a friend to all. So with this, we understand that as a sarva karma sannyasa yogis, when we contemplate upon the knowledge of Brahman, and when it is converted to wisdom, we gain moksha, absolute bliss. Shantim richati. We become free. We have achieved the purpose of human birth. With this, we conclude chapter 5. And chapter 6 is entitled Meditation. We were going to learn the importance of meditation and what we are supposed to meditate upon will be from chapter 7 onwards. So till then, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashisate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.